And hot off the heels of the All-Star break, a lot of guys seem to have newfound motivation, Greg.
Yeah, whether the break was a chance for you to rest or rub shoulders with other All-Stars, everyone's coming back rejuvenated and ready to finish the season strong.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's KD in at the small forward.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. On the wing, Booker puts it up from 17. And Lopez pulls it down. On offense here, the Bucks. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all five guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
It's all about staying attached to shooters and limiting clean looks. We'll see if they're prepared for the challenge.
Now here is Holiday, following the shot by Chris Paul. MP, yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Durant, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. And a wide open look for MP. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Holiday. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. MP, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Holiday looking for an opening. MP up top, defended by Booker. MP, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Durant, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. MP against Booker. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Fires from 14. Offensive rebound. And Lopez gets it to go.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Pass to Craig. Back to Durant. Pulls it from the elbow. The rebound by the Bucks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Craig. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And here are the Suns now. It's a 5-point game. Shot clock at 5. Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Milwaukee is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee. Outside Durant. Back to Paul. Knocked loose. Stolen by Holiday. Middleton outside. Back to MP. Lopez outside. Bucks passing it around.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. First personal foul. Second team
The Bucks
foul.
have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Suns trail by 10. Paul outside. Back to Booker. They need this. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Now here's Durant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. MP against KD.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Bucks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Number 3. Taking 2.
And the first one drops. Cameron Payne's checked in for Paul. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns trail by 14. Booker dishes to Durant. Passes it to Payne. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Chris Middleton. Phoenix also making some changes. Baisley's checked in for Durant, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Now here's Ayton, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. Warren the pass to Ayton. Misses and the dry spell continues. Bucks leading by 14. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And here is Shamet following the 3 from MP. Payne finds Ayton. Shamet with it. Covered by MP. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Bucks. Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for MP. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. Milwaukee leading by 17. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the court for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He had 60 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now here's Paul. After the miss from MP. KD tries in. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
The Suns shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now the pass to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves. He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And Holiday kicks to MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
It's good from long range.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Pass to MP, and the foul called on MP.
Number 3.
That's his first foul.
Part of the reason why they have leads, they haven't turned it over too much. They are playing smart basketball.
Booker against MP. Booker, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And the Suns call time.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Okay, fans, it's T-shirt time. Get out of your seats and show us your love.
Ayton with it. Out guarded by Giannis. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Dishes to Holiday. MP against Booker. MP passes to Lopez. MP deciding where to go with it. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. They get it back. Ayton against Lopez. MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker. The Bucks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business. at the line.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside, KD. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. MP kicks to Middleton. The shot by Holiday, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Paul's got his first points in this one.
What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
And showing some terrific range. And that's now 18 points for MP.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Booker outside. Paul passes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
Booker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns. And Holiday kicks to MP. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Here's MP. A beautiful reverse game. 20 points for MP. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Booker outside. Pass to KD. Ayton at the elbow. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future and doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now here's Paul. His last outing, he had 8 points. Jacks up a 3. Booker, no good.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
MP with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Stolen by Durant. Over in the corner, Paul to the paint. Here's Craig. That shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Middleton outside. He's looking for MP and finds him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let him play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
Here's Bazley. 9 points last game out. Here's Shamet. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Middleton dishes to MP. Misses the jumper. The Suns have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Okogie. The pass to Shamet. Three-pointer and stolen by MP. Here's Carter, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And he can't hit the second. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And it's Shamet missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash.
Second personal
Durant
foul.
started crying and he
First
locked
team
himself
foul.
in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Now, here's Warren. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Milwaukee's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Antetokounmpo kicks to MP. Antetokounmpo passes to MP, and the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now, here's Warren. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook. He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Okogie. He kicks it to Warren. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Lets it go from deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Shamet's got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Up and in on the layup. He's got 7.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Carter left side. Uncovered. MP, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. From 10 feet out, Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's MP, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
4 seconds left. And it's Shamet missing. And so it's Milwaukee up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And they're winning the turnover battle very And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in it forward. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Craig. And he's fouled pretty hard on that. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. Third personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Bucks, number 3.
Good on both. The Suns shooting just 31% in the game. Outside Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. No good from Booker. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Back to Holiday. Stolen by Durant. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Holiday. No good from Booker.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
MP.
Number 3.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Poke loose. From 13. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Kicks to Booker.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Good on the shot. And that's now 30 points for MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Wagner's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ayton finds Durant. Over Middleton. Durant, no good.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Middleton can't get it to go. And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Paul against Holiday. Rebounded by the Bucks. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by MP.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Paul kicks to Booker. Paul surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
Substitution on the court.
1:53 left to play in the third. Now, here's MP. Here's Payne. And the rejection by Giannis.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense. Don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks. Outside Warren. Back to Payne. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Suns have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. MP passes to Carter. Shamet with the steal. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Fires from deep. The shot's good from Beasley. Beasley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
MP, good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To the inside. Here's Shamet. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Shamet's got 9 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Payne with it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They have made it very tough to get a
65.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet, Batuma's out there with Lee, and it's Landale in at center. The Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. MP passes to Wagner. Can't cash in from close range. The Suns shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
The Bucks making a switch here. Feeds it to Batum. Pass to Okogie. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Shamet the pass to Okogie. Here's Landale. He's defended by Wagner. Landale misses. Passes to MP. Wagner left side. Back to MP. There's the pass to Giannis. On the wing, MP. Hits it again. Wow!
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Landale goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Landale. He in the posts. Covered by MP. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Batum wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That one goes. Count it.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And here's Batum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Landale. Shoots over Wagner. Landale misses. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-5 run. Oh, Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Back to Shamet. And a wide open look for Lee. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Passes it to MP. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
And the Bucks making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And stolen by NP. Plays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 53.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture. Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
MP outside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 55 points for MP.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Lee outside. Back to Shamet. Outside for Batum. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the pass to MP. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see 2 of the biggest rivalries, San Antonio and Dallas. Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki are on the ballot. And then there's Mr. Wade, Dwayne Wade. We know about that. So there's going to be a lot of rings walking into that ceremony.
A lot of rings indeed.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Pass to MP. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. 5 on the clock. Shamet with it. Carter on him. They get it back. Lee tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Wesley Matthews checked in for the Bucks.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
On offense, here are the Suns. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Carter against Lee. Pass to Shamet. Passes it to Batum. Shoots over Crowder. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And it's Shamet missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Carter with the bounce pass. Here's MP with plenty of space. That shot off. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 17-6 run. The pass to Lee. Here's Okogie, defended by Carter. Clock at 6. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Suns, Chris Paul, shooting 1.
Free throw dropped for Paul.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
MP passes to Wagner. Back to MP. There's the lob Antetokounmpo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.